Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Hazel Glen 4-year-old kindergarten information evening. My name's Debbie Rainbow, and I am honoured to be the director of Hazel Glen Kindergarten. I would just like to commence with the acknowledgement of country.
Hazel Glen College acknowledges the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nations as the traditional owners of the land on which the college stands. Hazel Glen College respectfully recognises elders both past and present.
I would like to welcome you all here tonight. I'd like to welcome our current parents of the kindergarten, parents who are returning to us, who may have had a child with us before, and a special welcome to all the new families that are joining what we like to call our very special kinder family. We acknowledge tonight is a very different night for us. Usually we are all gathered here in the kinder, meeting you, all of you for the first time and seeing you face to face. But obviously we need to make the best of the situation that we are in, and we're here tonight to share lots of information for you. Just before we start, because a lot of you may not have even visited our kindergarten before, we would just like to show you a little video of what life is like at Hazel Glen Kinder. Okay, tonight you're going to hear from a few different speakers. We've got Sarah Fraser, who is our Educational Leader of Curriculum. We've got Charlotte Williams, who is our Educational Leader of Wellbeing, and Cassie Scully, who is our Extended Care Leader. And we're going to walk you through our program and our routines and generally what life is going to be like for you and your child at Hazel Glen Kindergarten. In the coming days, you're going to receive several emails from us. Hopefully in the next couple of days, you'll receive the parent handbook, and you will also receive a copy of this presentation if you want to rewatch anything that we've shared with you. You will also receive a confirmation letter of which group your child's in, an application form for our extended care program, and a few other bits and pieces that you're going to need. The most important thing that I can say to you is please read our parent information book. There's lots and lots of information that you're going to need, and I strongly encourage you to read it again in January as well, because I think a lot of the questions that you may have are going to be answered in that as well. I'm now going to hand over to Sarah Fraser, who's going to walk you through what our curriculum is about and what your children will be doing at Hazel Glen Kindergarten. So over to you, Sarah.
Thanks, Debbie. Next slide, please. Thank you. Our philosophy at Hazel Glen Kindergarten is where children can make sense of their world through play-based experiences which are meaningful to them. Our play-based curriculum is to children's interests, and the teaching is intentional. We focus on processes, experiences, and discovery. Our 4-year-old kinder sessions comprise of 3 sessions across 3 days, which make up the 15 hours. The kinder environment reflects children's developmental needs through project-based learning. We do provide each session where we have indoor and outdoor play experiences where the activities that are set up are purposeful in each space, both inside and outside. And the children will get wet and dirty all year round. There is water play available all the time outside, so please make sure that you pack a change of clothes and shoes for your child just in case they do get wet. The curriculum at Hazelglen Kindergarten is based around the children's interests. So the teachers plan and use an inquiry approach where the kinder groups then meet and they discuss different aspects of the topic together. The different aspects and the different areas are then explored through our kinder program, both within our classroom environment and outside as well. Each classroom is set up with different activities and learning areas. So there are areas that cover craft, there are areas that covers craft, art, pretend play, sensory experiences, as well as a book corner as well. We do have nature play, where the children are provided with an opportunity to go down to our wetlands, which is close by to the kinder, and get a chance to explore the outside environment as well. Thanks, Debbie. This is a copy of our program planner. The teachers will upload a program planner to StoryPark, which is our communication platform. Charlotte will explain more about StoryPark later on. We do encourage you to have a look at the program planners, and please, we love parent input and feedback, so please feel free to make comments on ideas and suggestions or activities that you would like to see in your child's room. As you can see here, this is what a normal session looks like for a 4-year-old kinder group, and it is quite structured. Each class will come in and they will start with a group time. In that group time, the class will generally run through what the calendar looks like, for what it is for the days of the week, months of the year, and they will also go through an outline of what is happening in the day. The children then have an indoor play and a mat time. That mat time is purposeful, which could include some intentional teaching, as well as songs, games, and different activities with the children. They will then have snack or lunch, and then an outdoor play. Back inside where they'll have another mat time, snack or lunch, indoor play, finishing the session with the mat time, and of course, home time. So as you can see, it's quite structured and it does go very, very quickly. Lunch and snacks. We do ask that you please provide a healthy snack and lunch for your child in a container each day, and bring a water bottle. Please make sure both of these containers are labelled. And we do not share food at kinder, so make sure that your child knows what their food is and they know what they need to have for their snack or for their lunch. Birthdays. We absolutely love celebrating birthdays at Hazelglen Kinder. However, we do not celebrate with food. The children get to wear a special hat, and they'll get to have their friends sing happy birthday with them and have a little cake that they can, a little pretend cake that they can sing and blow out their candles with. If you would like to send something along with your child to kinder to give out, so it could be bubbles, stickers, just a little something that they would like to give to their kinder friends, feel free to do that. I would like to now pass to Charlotte Williams, who is our educational leader for wellbeing.
Thank you, Sarah. Hi, everyone. So I'm going to start with a transition, which is really important and occurs throughout the whole year. So being part of Hazelglen College is a fantastic opportunity for the children to see what school life is like, regardless of whether they will be attending the school or not. We plan regular visits to the college throughout the year, which include a play at the prep playground, playing games on the college oval, visiting the prep area and their classrooms, accessing the library and attending college assemblies. During term 4, the kinder teachers write a transition statement, which is a summary of the children's learning and next steps, which is passed on to their prep teacher to help them prepare for school. Next slide, please. So we include this slide just to inform or remind families that all children have access to 1 year of 4-year-old kindergarten. Children can't automatically have a second year of kindergarten. There is a criteria that a child needs to meet, which involves the child having delays in 2 or more areas of the curriculum. So this is a recommendation that is made by the kindergarten teacher around end of term 2 to beginning of term 3. So StoryPark is an online tool which is our main form of communication to families, and it can be accessed on the computer or via an app. So the account is linked to an email address. So every time an announcement is made, you'll receive an email notification. And you'll receive more information about this in your email pack. But we upload termly newsletters, kinder group announcements, celebrations, learning stories. It's a really fantastic tool for you to be part of the kinder groups. Thank you. So this is a sample page of what Story Park looks like. So your child will have their own profile page, which will include all of their learning stories that are written by the educators. And photos and videos can be uploaded for you to view. You can add comments and you can invite other family members to access the page too. We also encourage families to write learning stories for their children, so we can share this with the group. And then at the end of the year, there's the opportunity for you to print a photo book of your child's kindergarten year. Let me just, so you can see me, turn the lights back on. So, next slide, please. Fantastic. So at this point in time, due to COVID restrictions, we're unable to confirm what our drop-in off and pick-up process procedures will be like. However, we will email families prior to kinder starting next year, so you'll be fully aware. So if your child does become unwell or sustains an injury while at kinder, obviously the staff members will attend to your child and you will be contacted to collect them, just depending on the severity of that injury. But any form of head injury, we will ask you to come and collect your child. And there will be an injury form that will be completed for you to read and sign upon the collection of your child. So if your child is unwell, we just ask you to obviously keep your child at home just to prevent the spread of any infection. And if you could just contact the kindergarten just to let us know the reason of the absence. Okay. And if your child requires any medication, we just ask you to make sure it's in the original bottle with a label, just so we know what we need to administer to the child, and you'll need to complete out a form as well. So no medication is to be left in a child's bag. If your child requires any medication, so for example, if they have an action plan, if they have any allergies or have asthma or anaphylaxis, then that is different. And we keep the medication in a labelled bag with your child's name on. So we keep that here at the kindergarten. Okay, and that's it from me. I'm now going to pass you over to Cassie Scully, who is our extended care leader.
Thanks, Charlotte. Hi, everyone. As Charlotte said, I'm Cassie and I'm the Extended Care Program Leader. Next slide, please, Deb. Thank you. So our Extended Care Program is really good for so many different reasons. We plan collaboratively with the kinder teachers, so that really helps the Extended Care Program complement the kinder program. We do, however, understand that after a full day of kinder, the children might just want to come, relax, unwind and have a bit of a play. So we really like to be flexible with our programming as well. We love to incorporate children's interests wherever possible. So as I said, the flexibility is really a big component of our extended care program. We use both our indoor and outdoor areas as well, but luckily for us, we actually have a separate yard so we can fully access an indoor and outdoor program as well, which is really beneficial on days where the children just want to be outside or if they feel like doing some more quiet activities inside. Thanks, Deb. So in regards to enrolments, as Deb said, in the next few days, you should be receiving an email with lots of different documents. In that will be your extended care documents. So on Wednesday, the 28th of October, you'll need to send back your application form, your fee payment agreement and direct debit form, and the credit card slip for the admin fee. For those of you who have been here before and have used extended care, you'll be very pleased to know that there is no lining up next year to get your priorities in. it will all be done by email for you. In regards to the bookings, we do run full day bookings, so that's from 7 till 6:30, or you can book in for an AM, which is 7 till 12:30, or a PM, which is 12:30 till 6:30. Thanks, Deb. So for next year, we'll be starting on Monday, the 18th of January, and Extendicare also runs throughout the holidays as well, apart from the Christmas break. So during those school holidays, we love to make it a really fun holiday program, and that's based solely on the children's interests. So what we actually do is, prior to the holidays commencing, we ask the children what they're interested in, anything they would like to see in Extendicare or do in Extendicare, and that's the basis for our programs during those 2 weeks. So we have lots of dress-up days, all those fun things that are a little bit different from a regular day in Extendicare, which is nice. So in Extendicare, all our food is provided. So depending on the bookings, we offer breakfast, morning tea, lunch, afternoon tea, and late snack. If your children are in with us for lunchtime, as it says on the screen, they'll be given a cooked lunch by our special chef, Susie. Susie really tailors our menus to the children's interests as well, so they're changed up regularly, and it's a good opportunity for your children to try different foods or come into contact with things that they may not eat often at home. And it's actually a good way to get them to try new things and surprise you when they come home and want a plate of broccoli, for example, for dinner. So we really encourage trying new things during those meal times because they're sitting with their friends and get the opportunity to do so. Thanks, Deb. So in regards to Meet the Teacher, which is for our kindergarten program, you will be receiving in mid-November these 3 documents. So you'll receive a welcome letter, which will be written from your child's teachers. You'll also get a staff introductory video. So that's a good way for your children and yourselves to put a face to the names, I guess. So that will be the 3 educators in your child's room. And you'll also get a tour of the room that they will be in, as well as a bit of a tour of the outside playground as well, which is really nice considering current circumstances aren't allowing us to do that. In regards to parent-teacher interviews, there will be a tribe booking link that will be emailed out to you to book those in for next year, and they'll be held on Thursday, the 28th of January. As it says on the screen as well, obviously with current circumstances, we're not exactly sure how that's going to look, but we're hoping that we'll be able to be here. And for that full 15 minutes, you'll be able to sit down with your child's teacher, get to know one another. Your child will obviously get to meet your teacher for the first time and hopefully have a good look around their room and become accustomed to what their kinder life is going to look like. So for starting next year, which is already crazy to be thinking about 2021, but 4-year-old groups will all start the week of Monday, the 1st of Feb. So when you get your email in the next few days regarding your child's kinder group, obviously you'll know what days they'll be starting on in that week. And uniforms, as Sarah said, we do love the children to be in contact with lots of different sensory things. We have our water outside, paints, Play-Doh, all those fun things that you may love for them to get out of their system at kinder, so it's not something they really need to do at home. And the uniform's a great way to make sure that they're not going to ruin any of their nice clothes. It is optional though, so the choice is yours whether you wish to purchase it or not. As the screen says, on Thursday the 28th of Jan, you'll be able to order those uniforms. So we have a different array of sizes, and there's the prices as well for the t-shirts, hats and wind cheaters. They are very popular with our parents. I think, as I said, to make sure they're not ruining their clothes, and they've got a kinder option. And I think that the children enjoy having their own uniform. It reminds them of being, a school child or a big kid in their kinder uniform. So that's an option as well if you're interested. And I will pass back over to Deb. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, girls, for sharing all of that information about our kinder. We've consciously decided just to give you a snapshot of how things work at Hazel Glen Kindergarten. As I said to you, the parent handbook has a lot of detailed information in it, which I really encourage you to read through very carefully. But I think what you may be asking is, what we ask is, what makes Hazel Glen Kindergarten a little bit different? We're very, very proud of the staff here. We think of ourselves as one big family. And I've always said we're very lucky to run our program from an amazing building with amazing facilities and wonderful rooms. But what's important is what happens inside those rooms. And our kindergarten teachers and our educators work very hard to build relationships with the children and with the families as well, because that's important. We recognise that you are the first teacher of your children, and it really needs to be a partnership when the children are at kinder. We love you to be involved. We love you to be involved with the programming, hopefully helping back in the kinder room. We've certainly missed having parents in the rooms this year. I think our inquiry approach to learning is very special, where the children can really investigate and be curious and explore their wonderings about things that they're interested in. We work very hard to link our learning in our community as well, making the use of the facilities around us, especially the wetlands, as Sarah mentioned, across the road. Children can learn about sustainability and have a connection to their community, which is so important to us. We always provide the children with a provocation each day, which stimulates their learning and their thinking and their creativity about different areas that they wish to explore. We also have a very detailed social and emotional learning program. It's called You Can Do It, which Sarah also mentioned. We believe it's really important to focus on the children's mental health and their social and emotional well-being, preparing them for when they go to school and just for life in general. So as you can see, there's lots that we do. People say at kinder they just play. Well, yes, they play, but they learn through play, and that's what's so important. These 2 years, whether it's 3-year-old kinder, 4-year-old kinder, are very special times for your child and for your family as well. So we thank you for choosing Hazel Glen Kindergarten. We so look forward to meeting you in the future. And again, please read the information book, look through this presentation again, and we do look forward to meeting you. We know that you may have some questions. We've consciously decided to not put a Q&A in tonight. We would love you to either email us or phone us, because we would love to have that one-on-one contact with you that we haven't been able to have tonight. So please, if there's anything that's not answered in the presentation or in the handbook, do not hesitate to give me a call or to one of the girls that spoke to you tonight, or email us and we'll answer your questions as quickly as we can. Again, thank you for joining us. We hope that we've provided you with lots of information. We can't wait to see you next year and meet your children if we haven't met them before. And we thank you once again for choosing Hazel Glen Kindergarten. Have a good night.